Looks pretty good, right?
Yeah, I'm impressed. How'd you pull those strings to get your face on there?
Well, I told them you were coming on the show, and they said, we'll do whatever you want. NASCAR said you can have a car or put your face on it. We tried to get Shaun's, but we didn't have enough room for it.
Yeah, we got to put it on the bumper.
They've never put my face on a car.
Well, I'm not going to say why, but I think you can probably figure it out.
Oh, man.
What do you think this thing tops out at?
Well, probably about 190, 195. I'd say that's about good.
Well, you know we're here to race, though.
Yeah, but we're not going to race this car.
Oh, no.
No.
We're going to race RCs.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I hope y'all boys been practicing, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I go fast.
Yee.
Let's
Okay,
go.
let's go.
Let's get it. All right, we're here with NASCAR race legend Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the race of the century. People have been talking about this for months. It is an RC race because I heard you were scared to race me in a real car.
Not
but
true.
I mean,
Not true.
That's what I heard, and whatever I hear has got to be true.
What's our course look like? We got a gauntlet here?
Yeah, here you go. So we're gonna go up. We're going across the Panini Bridge through the Michael Strahan Gap.
We stop you out!
The Gap Tunnel?
The Gap
I like it.
Tooth
I like it. I
Tunnel,
don't think
right?
it's big enough.
It looks smaller here than in person. After that, we're going around Coughlin's Corner. Finish, finish, finish.
Look out there. He's going to be all over our time.
All over. If
Let's
you're
go,
last,
let's
you're
go.
late. You might get fined. All right, then we're going down the Hall of Champions over there. We're gonna come through the cone drill of Giants water bottles and right through the finish line.
Sounds easy enough.
All right, Eli, what are we driving?
All right, well, I thought it'd be very interesting to have cars that reflect our personalities
I like
in
it.
a way. So
I like it. Give me the blue.
No, Shawnee, you got the yellow one. Why don't you grab it?
Huh?
Grab it. You
This
got
one?
the dump truck. All right?
Dump truck. All right. Very
Yeah.
fitting.
All right, Dale, you have this, like, I don't know, it's like a blue, tiny,
Perfect.
like,
It's a race car.
Like, yeah,
It's a race car,
Yeah,
Eli.
but it's very small.
No, but it's a race car.
Yeah, but like,
It's good for
Really
racing.
fast.
yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Why does he get the fastest car?
I don't get it. I don't really get why you would have that. That really makes sense.
I'm
I
ready.
guess you are the smallest.
You guys
so
are in trouble.
That makes sense. And of course,
What is this?
yes, I get the minivan.
What is this?
It's a minivan.
Is this an 84 Sheepdog?
Yes, this is where I have a lot of kids. I got equipment in the
Oh,
back.
yeah. I see some
Look at
sports
this thing.
equipment back there. Yeah, I see a
Look at
Yeti
that.
cup in the front.
Don't be touching.
Look at
Get your
that.
hands
Okay.
off my car. What are you doing?
What does that run on, diesel?
Yeah, this thing's money.
Gentlemen, start your engines. On your marks. Get set. Go!
Crash already. Turn another
Where
gear.
y'all at? Where y'all at?
Dale, what are you doing? Eli, you're throwing out
I gotta
kids
go
left and
between
right.
these guys.
Oh, no, he crashed into strings. Oh, bicuspid.
But you can't do that.
Yeah, you can. You can do anything you want.
Hey, is there another gear in this dump truck?
All right. What is happening over here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Taste it.
That thing is fast, Eli.
Oh, no, he ran over his bobblehead. Come here, get in the back of my truck. I tell you that
Oh,
banging.
Eli's done broke his.
Got an axle down? We got an axle down.
Do you get like a penalty for knocking over cones? Eli, you're supposed to go through the slalom.
Oh, taste it.
I'm finishing the race. Race is over, guys. Good job.
All right, we're coming off the race. Junior just dominated us. You know, O'Hara, that was an embarrassing outing by you.
Took laps around us.
Dale, you recently just had a pretty similar moment. You were racing, doing well.
Yeah.
You're like in the mix. All of a sudden, you come for a pit stop, and you go, "I'm on fire."
Yeah, it was kind of like a Ricky Bobby moment.
Please don't let me miss my fire, bro, my friend.
People were like, "Are you hot? You need some water?" Like, what was going? Did they know you were really on
So,
fire?
I thought we were having some problems, but I didn't know it was inside the car. And then I started feeling a pinch from the fire. You know, it was actual fire like blistering my leg. And so I looked down there, and it was a little ball of fire down at my foot. And I thought, man, we've got problems. I don't know what to do. So I just came to pit road. I pulled up to the first crew that I saw that was watching. And I was like, I'm on fire. Help.
We're
Right?
laughing because you're okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure it wasn't funny at the time.
It was fine. Yeah, I didn't get hurt or anything, but it was disappointing. We were having a good night, good race.
You were leading for
I
a
was
while,
leading
right?
some laps. Yeah, we were
pretty
going to
cool.
run in the top 5.
Wow. All right,
That
note
would've
to
been great.
self, put fire extinguisher next time I get in a race car. deal. What's that like, just like going from not racing for so long and then right back into it? Do you feel like in the groove right away? Or
no. After not being on the track for a year, everything was just like, it was like having the VCR on fast forward. Everything was just happening too fast to understand what I needed to be doing. I felt way in over my head.
I can't even imagine doing that. Like you're retired. I mean, you retired in 2017. You do one race a year. It's like us just coming in for a playoff game. It's like, hey, you haven't gone. Like, all right, you're in the playoffs. Good luck. Go figure it out. Go see if you can win this game for us. It would be disastrous.
I think it'd be a lot harder for me to go back and do that. At least for you, you could hand the ball off and like take a couple those screens. You can get through a series.
You got to block, like run block and pass block. It would not be. It might be
I think
good.
Receivers will probably have an easy time because they don't practice anyways. They just play in the game, so they just show up on game day and you're like, where have you been all week?
Yeah.
NASCAR is also so interesting that the very first race of the season is the biggest race of the season, Daytona. It'd be like the Super Bowl being played the first game of the year. Like, are you a little rusty when you go into Daytona?
Absolutely. Yeah. The track has so much history. A lot of great things have happened there.
You won twice, right?
Yeah, I've won a couple races there. Between me and my dad, I think we've won 56 races there. Dad's won about 36 races there. It was his playground, and so that's why I really loved it and loved going there. And I tried to, make sure I really ran good every time I went to Daytona. But you are rusty for that first race, but you get about 50 laps into the race, and it all starts to make sense, and it feels comfortable, and you're absolutely having a blast what you're doing.
So after you win the Super Bowl of races, are people buying you dinner and drinks like the rest of the season? You're like, you're the champ.
We did it. Like, season's over, right? You won this. I can just like chill the rest of the time, right?
Actually, the way our playoffs work is if you win a race, you lock yourself into the playoffs.
One win and you're in the playoffs.
One win and you're one of the 16 drivers that'll race for the championship in the final 10 races of the year. So yes, we have a 26 race schedule, regular season, right?
Gotcha.
And then there's a 10 race playoff. So if you win the first race of the year, you've got that done.
Dale, 2021, you got elected into NASCAR Hall of Fame.
It is now my honor to present the NASCAR Hall of Fame inductee ring and officially induct my husband, Dale Earnhardt Jr., into the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
I'd never experienced winning a championship. I'd won a lot of races, had a great career, but I was never a champion at the top level. And so that induction into the Hall of Fame is kind of like the big affirmation from the industry and everybody that you were an asset to the sport. And so that was a good feeling for me. I've always wanted to do great things for myself, but I always also wanted to elevate the sport, promote the sport, showcase the sport, make it, introduce it to people that have never experienced it or known it before. As I realized in my racing career that championship was going to be elusive, I started working in other areas as a broadcaster and doing a lot of different things as a car owner, trying to grow young talent and trying to do other things to impact the sport in a positive way.
Dale, now you're kind of on the other side. You're not driving cars anymore, but you got your own team. What is it like to hire a driver? I mean, what are you looking at to say, I want this guy to drive my, the car?
Well, the one thing that's important is they don't crash.
Yep.
Right.
Don't crash
because cars are expensive, and so if they crash a lot, that's going to drain the bank account of the team. But if they have raw speed, man, you can probably take a gamble on that driver and try to help them clean up the racetrack.
And how do you create raw speed? Don't you just push the accelerator all the way down and then just go faster?
It's something you're born with.
Really?
It's like the it thing, right? The it factor. It's like I don't know. I mean, some people can learn to drive fast or learn to be a race car driver, but the ones that you want are born with this ability, right?
They just want to go fast.
It's something in them.
You gotta have a little Ricky Bobby in you, right?
Well, Dale, thanks so much for coming on the show. Here you got a new children's book coming out, right?
I do, man. I'm glad you asked, but I'd like to show you.
You're gonna show me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you can show me, but I got a gift for you. I want to show you. I want to give you something.
Okay.
I know you might be a little bit of a Commanders fan, boo, but we thought you need a little Giants, jersey in there.
Number
right?
one, I'll take it.
Number one. There
That's
it
all
is.
right. Thank y'all. All right, so here we are.
All right.
Buster gets back on track.
How did Buster get off track?
Well, Buster gets a little frustrated from time to time. I'm sure you understand that. He was practicing and he gets mad and he leaves the practice facility. And honestly, Buster's my dad's nickname when he was a little boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so the car The artwork on this car is a car that Dad drove in the 70s.
Gotcha.
A long time ago on a dirt track. And so there's all these influences are woven into the book.
Well, Dale, thanks so much for being on the show. A lot of fun being with you. Love hearing about your book. And hey, and for everybody else, Dale's gonna be back on the racetrack October 21st down in Miami. So you gotta check him out. Good luck with that, pal.
Thanks, man. Always fun to get back on the racetrack.
No doubt. All right. Thanks so much.
I finished! Yeah, all right! Yeah, guys! Eli? Dale?
Hey Giants fans, Eli Manning here. Want to see more videos? Subscribe now to the Giants YouTube channel.